taking stock. Buy or sell. All right. I'm going to give you a little bit of spoiler for AEW because I know you haven't seen AEW Dynamite this week. I have a situation where a person I love is on buy and sell. All right,
Ooh.
so I'm going to give you a spoiler. Raccoon, are
So
you
you're
okay
buying
with one
Tony,
spoiler?
Tony Storm?
No. It is
Yeah.
Samoa Joe.
Don't sell Samoa.
No. He's buy and sell. He's on buy and sell. He's on both sides of the fence, and I love Samoa Joe. KocoSports stream, I married him. True story.
True.
Google search
Still didn't
KocoSports
work
stream.
for us.
He didn't. But, all right, so Samoa Joe segment. Raccoon's hearing this for the first time.
Divorced you on Twitter.
So he did. Samoa Joe has the TV title. He's the longest reigning TV title. He gives a speech, and he gives up the title in the ring. And he's like, I'm going to go after the main title. Even though there's double champs everywhere, he says, fuck the TV title and fuck ROH. Now.
Wow. On one hand.
Yeah, that's why it's on buy and sell.
Ah, man.
All right.
On one hand, I like the going after the main title. It's the one that matters thing. On the other hand, you just buried that title.
Now, here's why it's buy and sell. If someone does become the next champion, sell that. It was greedy. It was stupid. It was wrong. But if that title is retired, I'll buy it all day long. I'll buy it all day long.
I didn't think about that.
So
if that's a way for Tony to write off another championship,
I'll buy.
That is a good way to do it.
Yeah. So if there's
and that makes it where its final reign was an ROH OG.
Yeah. So
if he did that with all the belts and retired them all and condensed ROH into AEW to give ROH like a great final nod to the OGs, that could be really cool.
I agree. So
it would win me over on ROH and how he's handled it.
I know that, but like Athena and all those guys could come over and blend in a lot better. So it's buy or sell. If they retire the belt, this is a fucking huge segment, and I love it. Get rid of titles, fuck you. But if someone is the new TV champ, might be one of the worst segments I've ever fucking seen in my life. So
wait, there's an exception.
All right,
there's
go on.
One caveat I think you could be okay with.
Go on.
They do a segment on Rampage where it's Danhausen coming out after the lights went out and grabbing the belt out of the ring and taking it. And then Danhausen declares himself the TV champion of ROH.
I would still sell
because he's a comedy character.
Nope, sell it. Too many belts.
Fine.
I'm selling it.
They do have to.
You get the Paul. I got Paul Heyman. Better booking. We definitely have to. I'll get it for the next podcast so we can shove it in each other's face. What? Improve your booking. All right. Do you have a buy or sell? Because I was on both sides of the house.
I agree with yours, honestly, a lot. Honestly, I kind of want to sell Tony Khan's booking in general.
Really? All right.
After talking about the women's, it just really cemented it. I think it's awful. I think he's doing better with Tony and Emmy. Right? I mean Tony and Sheeta right now, but he has so many women that he's squandering. He's giving the women so little real time and not building up many of his women or many real stories. Are there stories going? Before someone in the comments tries to say, oh, they've got stories, blah, 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 the mist in blah, blah, blah's eye, she's changing. Blah. They have stories, but they don't have stories that are giving time. The stories that they have are pretty much being told all in ring through the wrestlers' actions and commentary. That is bullshit. That is a great job for the wrestlers and commentary for managing to make chicken salad out of chicken shit. But give them time. They deserve more.
All right. Let's go good. I'm going to buy Nakajima winning the Triple Champ in All Japan. And here's the thing. I was really mad when Jake Lee did it, but I'm really happy that he did it. I don't know if that makes me controversial, but I think the situations, that's the rumor. That's the word on the street. I hate Jake Lee. Even though I've been on television with Jake Lee multiple times.
Yeah, and he hates you.
He does. I mean, he might hate me. Dude, my favorite part with Jake Lee, I'm going to buy this as my favorite fucking moment. All right, so let's just say I can be an asshole in real life. And I'm sitting there, and it's at Monday Magic. This is one of my favorite fucking moments in Noah history. Live there. Like, if I was a little kid, it's my Bret Hart giving me glasses moment, you know? Mm-hmm. And he's still champ at the time. And I go, Jake Lee! And I'm screaming it. And he knows it's me. And he goes over with his good-looking guy smile, going, "This fucking guy." Like I'm like his Bobby the Brain Heenan at this point. And he goes, and he smiles like, "What do you want?" Like he thinks I'm cheering for him. And I throw up the fist and scream Keno, and he fucking broke and died laughing. It's one of my favorite moments ever. I don't know if on Monday Magic it ever got on film because, you know, they zoom in on the wrestlers and not my fat ass. It might be one of my favorite moments ever. I'm buying that moment forever because Jake Lee could not fucking stop laughing. He's like, damn, this fat motherfucker's finally rooting for me. Oh, right, maybe I'm turning this shit around. And I'm like, Jeno! And he just died laughing. You know, sometimes, you know, wrestlers, if you actually meet them in person, you can kind of fucking laugh. You don't have to suck them off all the time. Yeah. But yeah, Nakajima winning title, huge win. A bit of a hypocritical situation, but at the same time, I made a video on YouTube about it where it's different situations. But maybe all Japan fans feel a little different. All right, go ahead.
I'm also going to be selling the obsession with CM Punk. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I could never hear about CM Punk again and not care.
Here's the thing. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be behind the curtain. You know they love this. We only put CM Punk as the first segment because we know it will get more traction, and we're trying to tickle the balls of the algorithm. That's why CM Punk was in the first segment.
But I hate CM Punk.
You do. You were against that. I was like, it tickles the balls, and you're like, I fucking know it does, and I hate it. Oh.
I tried to come up with any alternative.
But here's my thing about the CM Punk first segment. Should we call it CM Punk tickle my balls or tickle his balls? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it won't. Who knows? I don't fucking know how YouTube works anymore. I just want to have fun with my friends. That's our tagline. Welcome to KocoSports. I don't know how YouTube works anymore, but I just want to have fun with my friends. I think that's a shoot. I'm gonna sell David Finlay. We're not gonna get a great last Will Ospreay match. He's a carbon copy of a carbon copy, and there's a Japanese joke going around. You fucking foreigners better fly in. Because, like, I don't know if it's true or not, but Japanese hardcore fans blame House of Torture and David Finlay and Bullet Club where they are now, not the original, the carbon copy of the carbon copy of the carbon copy. It could be completely wrong.
The 8th iteration?
Yeah, they blame America for this. So there's a saying now.
Nope.
Wait, there's a saying. You better fly over and watch it. Like, it's kind of like
Club
a
should have died a long time ago. Gaijins are the only reason it stayed alive.
Yeah. Well, and Ghetto trying to fucking hold
Ghetto
on to
knows it moves merch to Gaijins.
Yeah. But
that's the real reason.
I don't know. Hopefully it'll be a good match. Even what's his name? Fuck. Who's the really good guy in AEW that went to the G1 and cuts great promos?
Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston tweeted out the fucking greatest thing or storied. I don't know. He sent out. It was a picture of him, and it says, "Local man ruins everything," with the Homer Simpson meme.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, Will Ospreay's last match is going to be a 3-way. Or his last Kingdom match, most likely.
Really?
It's him, Moxley, and David Finlay. Buy your tickets, foreigners.
Just get rid of Finlay.
Exactly.
Why are you including Finlay in what could
because
be a
they want him
match?
they want him to be the next Gaijin Ace.
God, are you telling me he's gonna beat Ospreay and Moxley?
Most likely. And you know how me and my buds here on this island say, foreigners, you better get on that fucking plane. That's the joke. So every time they mess up and do something, they always go, foreigners, you better get on that fucking plane. I even have a couple friends that fucking message me online, be like, yo, dude, tell foreigners to get on that fucking plane. Get on that fucking plane, boys. Get on that fucking plane.
We want Okada to try.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's another joke. They beg North Americans to watch so that Okada will try.
Yeah, AEW fans have no idea why people shit on Okada. Anyone who doesn't watch New Japan does not understand why you and I call Okada lazy.
Well, the thing is, too, like if you only watch the big events, you don't know. But if you watch
Yeah,
the
yeah. If
World
you
Tag
only
League
watch
and the
the
Super
major,
Junior, oh
yeah,
god, you're fucked.
you only watch Wrestle Kingdom. He's the best wrestler in the world,
Yeah, but
but
otherwise,
he tries.
it's fucking painful. That and Noah's begging not to work with New Japan anymore. Like the fan base is like, please, just stop.
Yeah, because they have to just let him win everything.
We talked comics, we talked movies today, we talked wrestling, and this is gonna be my last buy. I want to buy genuine voices in the review community. I want to hear the good, bad, ugly, and your opinions on stuff. I feel like we've become too much Wikipedia reading off Wikipedia, or and YouTube employees have told me if you're always positive or always negative, you'll get more views. And I feel like with the Mr. Beastification of YouTube and social media, and that's not a knock on Mr. Beast, it's just he came up with something amazing and now everyone copies.
Well, that's the trend on everything.
Yeah, I want genuine voices to come back. I just want genuine voices. Like me and the Raccoon, we might be fucking idiots, but we're just two pals giving genuine voices. I don't want it. I don't want a world where you're always positive or always negative or defend a corporation that you're not a part of. I want to buy genuine voices in media and social media. There you go. All right. Any last words, Sid? Because we're gonna wrap this up.
No, only that I remembered that I can even send you it. I was like, I wonder if I have any more proof. I actually had made a fucking a joke picture before, and I had uploaded it to save it because I thought it was hilarious. Of Roman Reigns being the best thing ever in 2014 when they split up, and
Really?
I decided Roman Reigns was my favorite.
I could show it for the YouTube audience. Where did you send it? Facebook?
I sent it on Facebook.
All right,
Don't dox me though; it's not worth it.
I know, dude. Sometimes on stream I'll dox my friends.
Don't dox me.
I'm not doxing you. I'm not doxing you. Oh my god, you're right. This is old school. All right. Let's see if I can get this. Will this work? I don't know. I have no idea if this is going to work, boys. It's over your head, but it's working. All right, there you go.
It? Nice.
Yep. Yeah. You this Photoshop.
OG.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Be a Man. It was the Mulan song.
Be a man.
Yeah, he's as swift as a coursing river, as strong as a typhoon.
There you go.
Raging fire, dark side of the moon.
Oh. I'm taking it off the screen right now because you have no idea. Sid, Boom Boom, and a couple of my friends don't want to be doxxed, and they'll send me stuff on Twitch, and sometimes we'll get a couple hundred people at one time watching us, and they're like, oh. It's not as bad as Sam Besser. Sam Besser's, it's not his real name. I doxed him and OBS froze. And it was on the screen for like 30 seconds. Yeah. I don't care about that. I live in Yokohama. Dave Koco is short for David Kokotis. But not everyone doesn't fucking roll like me. What's that?
I'm a Vtuber.
Yeah. The funny thing is too, like one time on YouTube, someone doxed me. And like it was the worst dox ever. You're like,
yeah,
Dave Koco is David Kokotis? It's like, yes. I think everyone knew that.
Was the big spoiler that you were Greek?
No, I'm not even Greek. Spoiler, I was adopted by a Greek family. I don't know what I am.
One, though.
Maybe that's that.
And you like Euros.
I do actually. Even though we had this
wait,
talk
it's
off
wrong.
Thing.
It's Gyros or Gyros.
I don't know. I always say
I gotta ask.
Dude, here's my thing. My last name is Kokotis.
You say it worse.
And I say gyro.
Yeah, you say the worst version of it.
That, and also there's a plate called Greek macaroni, but no one in Greek calls it Greek macaroni. And I'm like, yeah, give me some of that Greek macaroni, baby. But here's the thing I found out. I don't know what I am, and I might do it 22andMe. I have no idea what I am. But I have a Greek last name.
What if you do a 22andMe, though, and you find out who your dad is, and it's like it's one of the mafia guys that you used to see all the time?
That would make sense. I always told people it was Terry Funk. Rest in peace.
What if it was? What if you did a 23andMe and it was Terry Funk?
I'd be like, holy
I'm
shit.
just kidding. Terry Funk never did a 23andMe. I don't think.
Oh, so you have to have. Oh, I guess you would have to have his stuff.
Yeah, it has to have other people's DNA. I mean, if Terry Funk's like has another kid that's definitely his that did it, then that would be one thing. Because it'll find like familial DNA.
Do you think this podcast went too long?
Probably.
He's SidsLight on everything. At SidsLight. I'm at KocoSports on everything. He also has Tales from the Trash Can on YouTube where he talks about horror films. And I have Koco Plays where we archive stuff. We are streaming live almost every single day on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Twitter.
I'm in the daytime in the US. He's in the daytime in Japan.
That's right. Dude, if we can land a fucking huge sponsor, no, it'd be cool. I always talk about this with my sports buds, but maybe we could pull this off. If we get a big sponsor.
I do 14-hour streams and you do 8-hour ones.
Oh, thank you for taking extra hours. I
knew where
I was
gonna
go 12 and 12, but you took one for the team.
No, you can't handle 12.
I used to be able to. I used to do 14-hour streams, but my ass is too old now.
I would do 14, and you would have to do 10.
But you know how often, if we did this live on Twitch, you know how often people would be like, "Hey, this is what I said." We used to do these podcasts live on YouTube, and we'd be like, "Oh, we'll get to the comments in a second, you know," and they'd be like, "Yeah, that's cool," but now, like nowadays, if you don't get to a comment within 10 seconds,
even then, Boom Boom hated comments.
Oh, Boom Boom despises comments. We're like, "Boom Boom, do you want to do Twitch?" He's like, "No."
In Boom Boom's defense, Boom Boom was trying to keep two spastic grunts on topic. And fighting
we love
for
you,
all
Boom Boom,
could to keep us the fucking paying attention while we went to fucking like right now. Yeah, because we're buying and selling. We've went on how many tangents?
Oh, 100%. Well, the thing is,
and then
we do segments. A, to cut them up to make more content because that's what YouTube suggested. But B, if we didn't do segments, who knows where the fuck this goes? Could you imagine doing a podcast without segments?
It would be chaos.
Just be like, all right.
There would be no breaks or ends in it. Half the topics would never get finished. It would just segue to a new tangent, and then the tangent would keep going. It would be awful.
And for the record, this is our longest Wrestle AM since we've come to the podcast era.
Is it?
Yeah, we're at 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah, all it took was adding Marvel. Oh, and ranting about the women's wrestling.
Yeah,
we got a lot of time out of that, I bet.
Yeah. If you watched it this far, tweet me at KocoSports45 and we'll become best friends. You can put it on your resume.
Is it at KocoSports45?
I don't know. Send the number 45 to at KocoSports. It's like a hidden message.
Okay, yeah, you should clarify that.
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah.
You phrased it in a way that made it sound like you were putting your age at the end of your username.
First off, fucking, hey, listen, I will tell you where I live, and I'll give you my social security number, and I will fucking tell you how tall I am. I will fucking tell you my name,
5'6",
middle name.
by the way.
I am not. I'm 5'11", and
5'6".
But I will not tell you my age. I'm a beautiful young lady.
Isn't the average height for a woman about 5'6"?
You shut your mouth. Anyway, if you're on the YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. If you're anywhere else on the podcast, do it. Give us a heart. Give us a trash can. Give us 5 stars. Give us fucking 3 bananas. I don't know what the other podcasts are.
Friendship.
Yeah. You know? There you go. All right. I'm gonna go hug my wife and eat some dinner.
I'm gonna go save the city from a hive of villainous scum so disgusting that I can barely speak of it.
He just got
all in the name of OCP.
He just got RoboCop and he's super excited to play it. Maybe RoboCop review next week.
This podcast going this long while I have just wanted to leave to go play RoboCop is really the most impressive thing.
Dude, the whole time.
Our longest podcast ever is one where I told you at the start, I can't wait for this to be over so I can go play RoboCop.
All right. If RoboCop's fun, maybe we'll stream it. All right. We love you, dudes. Don't take us too seriously. We're 2 idiots just having a conversation between friends.
I'm a fucking raccoon.
What's that?
I'm a raccoon. Don't take us that serious.
Dude,
don't go ranting in anger about something you heard a raccoon saying within a guy living in Japan. People are going to look at you like you're crazy.
All right. With that, I am over. Ooh, this is my favorite part. Ready?
It's over.